we're gonna try something on this real quick, this truck here. Now I already got this motorcycle engine out. Came off of this little, I think it's like a CB350 or something. But that's my friend's bike, and it's been here for years. So I just sat it on this side here, and you know, he's never even said anything about it. So I took the engine out of the truck because it was sitting driver's side. And, you know, whatever. We'll cover it with something. Not a big priority right now. But I also have the interior of my Trans Am in here. So we'll have to take all that out. So what I'm checking real quick is this has got an SM465 in it. You can see I've been using this for storage. What is this? That's brake fluid. Huh, look at that. But, see this? It doesn't do anything, right? It won't go into any gear, and it's just kind of, it'll wobble, but it won't do anything else. Oh, wait. We just got it unstuck? Are you kidding me? No way. No, really? Okay, that's reverse. That's reverse. We got third, I think. What is that one? That's reverse. Second. That's second. Third. That's third. That's reverse. We got gears. Holy crap. Alright, well, we don't have to replace the transmission now. Let's put that in gear, though. This is hard to do with that in the way. Alright, put it in reverse. It'll just so it kind of holds. I don't, I gotta get up underneath the truck, and I don't want to be up underneath it and have it roll back and kill me. Alright. So we just fixed that. Just from messing around with for like 30 seconds. Alright, so next, clutch pedal is very spongy and it doesn't return. So we got to do something with that damn slave cylinder. Slave cylinder's been changed, but I don't believe it was ever bled. So we'll have to hold that, and we'll have to get this off. Come on, come off of there. Sometimes you gotta talk to it real nice. All right. There we go. Yeah. Gotta get all this dirt off of this. All these acorns and junk. That's gotta be off of there. So, dare I check the oil? But you can see this right here is low. See that? What's this say? Let's see if we can. It won't even come off of there. God dang. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's this say? Use only .3 fluid. Okay. Where's the... Oh, I see the fill line. Yeah. So we got some fluid. We just found it. We found some perfectly good fluid in here. And since we're doing this job... Look at that. Peak. .3. Look at that. Just don't drink it, it says. Well, that's good. It's good to know. I was kind of thirsty. Okay, so we're gonna be taking this little sucker. We'll fill this up here. Take that and put it right there so it gets all nasty and dirty. I'll fill this up with my left hand. Here we go. Please don't be nasty. Oh, it's clear. Good. Alright, about right there. Now we gotta bleed this. So, I gotta scurry on under there. Then we gotta change this little battery out. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh! Look at how dry rotted and corroded that thing is, man. Wow. So, that's not any good anymore. So, we'll just take that off. Oh, Lord. Look at that. It's seen better days. Alright, this one's holding good, though. That one's holding. These others are... Boy, oh boy, man. These others... So my dad had these bungee cords in here because anytime he'd go off-road with this, the battery would just fly all around. So, man, these things are easy to work on. You could change the blower motor easy. Like 2 seconds and you could change that thing. So much different than that Firebird. Everything's just tight and compact. And I mean, that Firebird's more open than the Camaro, or, God forbid, you have to change something on that Corvette. I have learned that. You don't want to work on a Corvette. These trucks, I might get more trucks, because I really like these square bodies. And I'm not a brand snob when it comes to trucks. I like pretty much all of them. But yeah, this one hadn't been on the road since 2016, so... Well, my dad passed away in 15, so 2015, January. So, we had to change our clutch master cylinder. Our slave cylinder's also been changed, so all that's brand new now. And we'll show you what happened here. She broke off and she was all bent. She was going to break anyway. Thinking there was something wrong with this one. Because it just wasn't working right. And then I noticed that I had to retake it off because clutch pedal, it's on the wrong side, so I gotta put it back on the right side. And then we'll go ahead and bleed it again. Okay, so I've got this bled about as good as I can get it. Seems to be good. Pedal feels better and it's engaging the clutch, it looks like. Won't know until we actually get to crank it up. And we're not doing that today because we need new gas and we need to get a new battery in there. But we got this all changed out, and now, so before this wouldn't shift at all. It was, it felt completely locked up. And if we sit here, and you can see there's the clutch. Clutch works, and it depresses. It's got really good kickback to it. Alright, just as I expected, this battery is deader than a hammer. So we gotta take this little sucker out and replace it. So, I guess we'll do that now. I got it charging. I put this EverStart in here, mainly because it's the only one that I actually had as a spare. And of course it's deader than a hammer. So, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Let it charge overnight. Hopefully that's enough to at least see if the engine's gonna turn over. Battery's hooked up. Now we'll put it in neutral and we'll just see if it turns over. I guess we'll sit this right there. You'll have a nice front row seat. Oh, this battery's no good. See? Battery is shot. So we gotta take that off and go get a new one. Tell you what though, the dome light works. The dome light? Yeah, this battery's shot. Wonder if the rear lights work. Let's see. Fronts work. That one works. And it looks like that one might work. I can't really tell. It might not work. I think we only got one. This one's working. But I think this one over here, it might be working. I don't know. Hard to tell. We'll have to get that fixed if it's not. Radio wasn't coming on. Clutch still feels good. Alright, yeah, it looks like... Oh yeah, we gotta turn the lights off. That sucks. Yeah, it just won't turn over. Doesn't have enough juice. And if it is the starter, I've got an extra starter. Huh, hold on. No. Just wanted to check that. Alright. Well, I guess since this is a maroon dash, I was looking up parts for this truck the other day. I was thinking about getting new carpet and a new bench seat for it, because this bench seat is shot. So we'll just get the new covering and the new upholstery and put it in. And the carpet, that'll be pretty easy to change too. Alright, when the time comes, it'll be easy to take the lines off of this fuel pump, because there's only two. One going up to the carb, then one coming from the tank. There's no return line, so that'll be easy to do. Now I think I figured out why it wasn't turning over. I think that this truck has a kill switch in it. So I think it's got a kill switch, and I think I found it. So we'll go ahead and see if it's gonna turn over. Because everything works in the truck. It's kind of weird. Well, except for the radio. Well, like the dome light works. Isn't that cool? So let's push this clutch in. Try the key. So you hear that? The buzzing? Isn't that cool? Lights work. Dummy switch for the battery saying it's low. Of course. Alright, of course. Yeah, holy crap. Holy crap, it's got a kill switch. Isn't that something? I was able to find the kill switch. So this has a kill switch on it. Nobody can steal this sucker. 91 octane, that's what this is, 91 octane. And I put 2-cycle oil in this. So this engine hasn't started in a while. So we'll go ahead and open this up. You can see it's got kind of a bluish tint. Maybe you can't tell because it's the lighting here kind of sucks. But it's got 2-cycle oil in it. And the reason I did that was because this has been sitting long enough. But that 2-cycle oil will just give a little bit of lubrication, like right when it starts off and fires. we'll try this still. I think we can get this to go. I'm worried you're gonna fall in there though, so honestly don't know where to put you. Because if this starts and then you fall forward, you're going right into the fan, so guess I don't want that to happen. Figure out what I did with the keys. What did I do with those keys? Did I leave them in the ignition? Okay. Yes, I did. We'll just sit you here. You can sit there. Started. It's running. Is that in neutral? In neutral. We'll let it run like this for a second. Wow. That is something, man. That is something. We'll let it run for a second, let it charge the battery a little bit, because the battery was kind of low from the cranking. Wouldn't you believe it? The Chevy 350. Now I am worried though, because that oil pressure switch might not work, but it shows 0 oil. Our dummy light's not on though, so that's good. You know, I bet this thing would drive. Sounds pretty good. All right, remember I said the oil pressure didn't come on? It had 0 oil pressure. We know why. So, if you look way up there, probably can't see it, but I got 2 things I gotta fix here. First, the clutch line for the hydraulic clutch is right next to the header. We'll have to move that and get some heat tape or something for it. But this, way up there, the oil pressure switch is leaking. And that little bit of running, I got this cardboard down to try to soak some of this up, but that little bit of running caused us to lose some oil. So I've got to get a new switch for it. Or I can plug that one, I don't know. I can find a plug, I'm sure, somewhere. Just a bolt would go in there and prevent it from doing that. It'd be nice to know the oil pressure though. So I can get a gauge tomorrow, and we could hook up a gauge to this, since we just bought one for our Firebird as well. So we'll get a gauge and hook up to this, because that's what all this is. This is all oil. Alright, so I already found out that the oil leak is indeed the oil pressure switch, because the tubing, it's an aftermarket one, and the tubing that comes with it is just, it's cut clean. There it is, the culprit. That's what was leaking. So we got to replace that. It's about $30.